Look at that. So I just got this shirt in the mail today. Kevin sent it. Very cute little Rhode Island red chicken on a green shirt. So we'll see how I look in green, because green's not a normal color that I buy for myself. So I guess we're going to check that out. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow. And then I've got something right here that came from Joanne. So, I've got a crew coming out tomorrow to jack up and level the back of the house. And I've already told y'all about that. So they're coming tomorrow. And so I was out working on that. Levi was here in the house, and I had this box. I'd already opened it for him so he could look in it, but had not opened anything inside of it because but he was watching a movie when I went out, so I thought we would just do it when I come in. So this is what I found when I come in. He's already opened these and had some cookies and cream covered biscuit sticks. And I know he had more than one package because there was 2 empty packs laying on the coffee table. And then we have some chocolate chip cookie bites and some Pringles, the small little Pringle cups. And so I wanted to say, you want to tell Joanne thank you?
Thank you.
So he's so sleepy. That's mine. You can have one more drink if you need it before you go to bed. Tell everybody good night.
Good night.
He's already had his nighttime pill, so he's droggy and sleepy. So we want to say thank you for those gifts. He evidently likes those, and I know he'll eat those, and I'll probably eat those since they say organic. Would you get up? I opened a box for you in here. Push stop or pause or something. Lazy bones. This says, sending Levi a few DVDs from my collection, several dog movies. I hope y'all will enjoy. Stacy. Let me see. Well, here's the mask. It's on VHS. Pawpaw and Gigi still have a VHS upstairs. We can go up and get it. Oh, National Treasure. These are good movies. Herbie, Fully Loaded. That's a good one. 8 Below. I haven't seen 8 Below. Snow Dog. That's a good movie. Another National Treasure. Shrek.
Yes.
Wall-E. That's a adorable movie. Oh, The Pacifier. These are good movies, Levi. Hachi. This movie really touched my heart because, you know, Minky outside is a half Akita. But the dog prior to her that we had, she was 14 when she passed away. And Sable. And she was actually half Akita too, but she had more of an Akita face than Minky does. And she was, oh my gosh, she was a wonderful dog. So when this movie come out and you seen how much this dog loved him, that is exactly how Akitas really are. Because Sable was, oh my gosh, she was probably the best dog that we've ever had. Honestly. For taking care of the family, she made every step these kids made around here. Buddy, Tony, Levi, If Levi went to the trampoline, she laid under the trampoline. If he got off the trampoline, went to the pool, she went to the pool and laid beside the steps. If it didn't matter where we were going. She made every step and just waited for us to, do whatever we were going to do. And Levi had a pug. He had a couple of pugs in his life named Frank from Men in Black. Frank, the pug that talked. And one Frank was stolen. I believe. Now, I never could prove because back then there weren't cameras and stuff here at my house, but I believe the Entergy guy that come and read our meters, I think he stole him. I was working in the backyard, and I had put him on my front porch and locked. This was in the old house before the fire. The old house. I had put him on the front porch, and while I was working outside, he wasn't very old. Maybe about 4 or 5 months old. And when I come around the house on the mower, he had been at, like when I went out the front door, I'd latched it, the screen door on the outside. And the only person that I knew for a fact that had come up that day was the Entergy. I'd seen him when I was mowing. I'd seen him walking to the meter. And then later when I come around the house and mow the front yard, as I passed the house, the first thing I noticed was the latch on the screen door wasn't latched anymore. And because I'd gone out the front door, left him on the front porch and latched the screen door. And it was not latched. And Levi was in school. So there was nobody home but me. And I got off the mower and opened the screen door and he was gone. And I actually drove around Plum Grove for a little while looking for that Entergy, that little truck that they were driving back then, those little guys that they send out. Anyway, I never could find it, and I couldn't prove he took it. I couldn't call Entergy and say, I think your guy that checked my meter today stole my dog. But back then there was no community across the street. We didn't have people walking up and down the roads. It was so quiet here, so rural, that you just, if you drove through Plum Grove, you might pass one car coming through. I mean, it was just, we used to ride our horses and stuff, and our bikes to the store. The one little store as you entered Plum Grove, it's 2.5 miles from my home. And we would ride our bikes there. And sometimes only pass 2 or 3 cars would pass us the whole time we were riding our bikes or horses. So, yeah, it's always been very rural out here. And I knew in my heart that Entergy boy that came and read, and I don't even know if it was Entergy back then. It may have just been called Gulf States because that's what it was called back then. But I just felt that meter reader boy took him. I just had this feeling that maybe he was yelping on the front porch because somebody had to have unlatched it.
That boy took him.
I think he did. When you came home that day, we didn't have a Frank no more, remember? I don't know if you remember that. Anyway, but the second Frank he got, he lived to very old, but he also went blind in one eye. He was completely blind in one eye. He was a little blind in another eye. And Sable and him were together all the time. They just were together. It was him and her that was our 2 dogs. And it was real funny because I'm just pointing at that door for no reason. So, telling a story with nothing to focus on in here. So I'll just focus on Levi.
That Entergy guy took him.
I know, baby.
The Entergy guy took him.
That Entergy guy did take him. What I was going to say was, Sable, Daniel called me and he said, what's going on with Sable? And I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, she's in the field behind the house, behind Mom and Dad's house. And from Daniel's porch, you could see her. And he said, she's been out there for several hours. She won't leave the field. And I said, oh my gosh. So I got on my golf cart and drove down there. And I went through Dad's gate, through the lot, back behind the barn. And when she seen me, she come running toward me. And I thought, well, she's fine. Well, I don't know what she's doing out there. And so I sort of made a circle with my golf cart and got back up to the gate to open it back up. And then she had stopped and wasn't coming anymore. She didn't continue to follow me. She went sort of back to the field. So I didn't know that. Well, I'm just go finish this part.
Then the boy took him.
I think maybe he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I didn't out there, went all the way to her, and Dad had one of those he had the salt block sitting in it. It was just this little feeder out there with a little roof on it in the middle of the field. Frank was underneath it, laying in the shade of it. And so him and her had evidently went exploring, and that was as far as he could make it back before he got tired or something, I guess. Anyway, she wouldn't leave him. And so I picked him up and put him on the golf cart, brought him home, gave him a bath. He was fine. He lived for another year or two after that. But yeah, she wouldn't leave his side. And I didn't know that he had gone with her when they went exploring that day. But she was always going to the river. She'd go to the river. She'd be gone all day. I have a little video of Connor on the front porch. And I said, he said something about Sable. I said, well, call her. And in his little oaky voice, Sable, get back here. You're going to get a whipping. It's just adorable, him screaming that. I said, oh, we're not going to whip her. But I think in that video I said Sable's at the river. Anyway, she would always go to that water. And she'd come back just as nasty and wet and sandy. But she was a really, really good dog. She wouldn't leave these kids' side. Even Connor, when he was little, I guess he was about 3 when she passed away. So,
He said, get back here, get a book, and see if he said that.
I know, he did.
Yeah.
Connor was funny. Is that what he hollered at her?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, we're going to go. And, we love these movies. I'm going to put them. Oh, he already took them. He already took them and put them in the, did you put all those movies in the case already?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he didn't put them up, all but these two. Stacy, thank you so much for these. We may watch that one dog movie. I haven't seen that one. I've seen Snow Dogs, but that other dog, the other one I have not seen. So we may watch that tonight. All right, love you. God bless you. Hey guys, so I've got some gifts here that we got open. The boxes were so big, so I needed to get them out of the house. So this right here, oh my gosh, boy, could I have used this a week or so ago. But we got puppies and we got new kittens, so I'm sure we were gonna need that. It's Nature's Miracle Advanced Stain and Odor Eliminator. So I'm so happy to get that. And Brenda and Barb. So thank you so much for that. I really, 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 that's going to come in handy. And then Diane sent these 2 big bags of cat food because, and she wrote on here, Kim, I know how expensive it is to feed animals, and as you feed so many strays. Oh my gosh, don't you know it? Here's a little help to keep feeding those strays. And it's from Diane. Diane, thank you so much. I tell you what, guys, if you live in a neighborhood, you know, we haven't always had a neighborhood across the street like that. We were just, you know, very seldom did stray stuff come up here. And now, since this neighborhood's gone in out here, I don't know if people are dumping out here because they think, well, there's a lot of houses these cats and dogs will go somewhere and find a home, or if it's just they come out here, they dump their animals out in the driveway and then don't take care of them. I don't know, but I do. It seems like every other day there's something new sitting out there waiting for me to feed, or hiding under my car watching me till I leave after I've poured feed. It's constant. And then, like I said, I've got that wild mama that I've tried everything, every which way to catch her. And now she's done had 4 more babies. So we don't have anything like, remember when I got Chio? When Dad had his, I don't remember who he had spayed and neutered back then, but just a few months back, and that lady came in from that organization. She just kept coming with all those, look at him. Rohan, stop licking. Pretty baby. That's my baby. Oh, well, we don't want to watch him clean himself. Anyway, she just kept coming in with, I don't even remember how many of them live traps she came in with, filled with cats. Some of them had 2 cats in each one. And we don't have a place like that out here. Liberty County, if you live in Cleveland, they have a dog catcher. But they don't come out here to Plum Grove, so we're just sort of on our own. So, Diane, thank you so much. Really, you don't even know how much that helps. And Carol, we got babies, you know that, so thank you for that. I've still got a duck in that other room. I'm going to start Monday on the duck house. Now that they've done with the house leveling, and I'm going to start on I just needed, you have to just sort of get, what they say, get your ducks in a row. I needed to get that out of the way. I didn't want to concentrate on anything or get started on a project and not get done. So I'm going to start on the duck house on Monday. I'm going to try to start on Monday. And, yeah, so I appreciate this for the babies. It comes in handy. Every little thing. You guys don't even know how blessed we are to have y'all loving us. So thank you so much. All right, I love you guys. God bless y'all. I'll see you later. What you doing? Having a cookie?
Yeah.
Where are all those?
In the drawer?
In the snack drawer?
Yeah.
You want to tell Miss Bet thank you?
Thank you, Miss Bennett.
Okay, Miss Bet. There's your box. So, it was on the porch when we got home from doing some running this morning. So I brought it in, and then I called Mom because I needed to run back to town. She needed to pick up her prescription at Walgreens, and I needed a couple of things to do before it got any later. So I opened it, but then decided I would run do that stuff first. We got back from town. I dropped Mom off, come home, but I told Lee, he came on in the house. I left it open, not for him to get it then, just for when I came in, we were done running, then we would open it together and I'd get a video. Well, that didn't work because he come in the house first, he says he dumped all the snacks in the snack drawer, and there he sits. When I come in, he told me something. I'm going to see if he remembers what he told me. What did you tell me you were doing? Getting all what?
Happy?
Say it loud so they can hear you.
Hypered up.
Hypered up. He's sitting there drinking his milk and his cookies, getting all hypered up. Anyway, I went on out to feed the chickens and do some stuff out there. When I come in, he had already opened it. So I did see the little bowl for Honey. And I think that's pretty cool how they make it where they have to fight for their, not fight for their food, but I can't get it open. But I think, hold on one second. Let me see if I can, I can't. It's got sticky stuff on the back. Let me hold on. There. Okay. got that sticky stuff. There. That's how it looks. I think that's really cool, and that will help her. And Mom and Dad probably need to do that for, get one of those for Heidi. Heidi's a fast eater too. She gobbles. So anyway, I want to say thank you. Was this in that box? Oh, Gross Gummy Candy Lab. Oh, so you can make gummies. Well, that'll be cool. I can even have the grandbabies come over and help me do that. We can have gummies. So I want to say don't lie. I think I just got that puppy pad over there and there, and that's what we do. We got puppy pads down. They're doing. I'm gonna tell you though, I'm proud of him. As little as he is, he's using them pads like he's supposed to. It makes me so happy. And if I could just teach that thing right there to do it. But I appreciate you thinking about him. And while I've got this video going, I've got 3 more boxes there. Do you want to open them now, or you want to open them in the morning?
Open them now.
He says he wants to open these now, so give me 1 second to get them all open for him. Okay, I got 1 box open, and it's from Michelle. Michelle, this is beautiful, and on the inside it says, hold on baby, let me turn it where I can read it. It says, you make a difference. It's a cuff. I love that. Oh yeah, see? It's a cuff.
It's a cup.
It says, I love how real you keep everything. I have been having a horrible time with my health, and I'm only 41. You're an inspiration to me. I know it's not much, but I wanted to show you my gratitude. My gratitude to you. Sending love from Michelle. Michelle, thank you so much. I love the cuff, and I hope and pray that you get better. Well, you already got it halfway. I can't one-hand it. Here, hold on. I'm going to be praying for you, Michelle, that you start feeling better. All right, baby, here. I know it's when we feel bad, when we're sick, everything it's rough. You're almost not my drinker. Would you stop? I wanted to read, see what they are. Let me see. And there's one more box here. Oh, protein.
Yeah.
Ooh, chocolate covered puffs. Breakfast puffs. Are they all breakfast?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
These are more like do you eat it? I'm going to have to read up on these. I've never seen these before. I'm going to have to read on them. Thank you so much, Michelle. And I do. I pray that you start feeling better. I know how hard it is when you feel bad. I've been there, been sick, and not felt good, and how hard it is to make yourself do things, or even when you just flat out can't do things because you feel bad. So I'm going to be praying for you. I love this cuff. I'm one-handing this for him. I could get that underneath there. My knife, my cutter is somewhere, probably in a drawer back behind me. All right, let's see. Okay, 3 boxes of something. Oh, this is stuff I ordered. I needed Scotch tape, the packing tape. Oh my gosh, this is my own box. That's too funny. What is this? Something I ordered. Oh, Jace. Okay, so my grandson, Nicole, and she said that Jace is not sleeping well in that toddler bed. She thinks he's starting to outgrow it. So I found him a bed on Marketplace, a real twin size bed. I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow after church or after lunch. And Levi, would you pick that up, please? And I ordered him, this is Spider-Man sheets for a twin bed. And this is the Spider-Man comforter. That's what's in these boxes. And then I'd ordered that tape. This was a gift to myself and to my grandson. So I want to thank Michelle for my cuff. Michelle, thank you. And Bet, thank you for the snacks for Levi and the bowl for Honey. We do appreciate all that y'all do and all the love you give us. And we love y'all so much. God bless y'all. Thank you.